Hey guys, Brad here from Yankee Liv'n. As you can see where we left off before, we're still doing this front wall. I told you before I was going to toenail these studs in, but with a little bit of Yankee ingenuity I propped it up and got it done in here, and enough so I could get from underneath and put the studs in. We're doing the jack studs and the window frame right now, so let's get right to it here. If you remember before, the piece that is on the side of the king stud, which is this stud here, or I'm not sure if you can see me in the picture, the stud right next to the jack stud, is what your sill rests on and whatnot, and we'll go from there. Anyways, let's just get it built. Throw a couple in from up underneath. Here's our second one. Now these next two here are just nailers. If you remember, I told you before, you're running your studs at 16 inches on center. So I've got two here. They may look odd because there's narrower spaces in between, but when you start running your sheathing on, they're going to line up on the 16. So if you happen to end a sheet right here and you didn't have that there, you wouldn't be able to nail it on. You'd have to be scabbing on little pieces and stuff. So it's important to keep your 16 on centers running true still. So let's get those on. Now the bottoms are all in, so we have nothing to do on the bottom left. I know we got some ends up here that are unfinished, but now we can stand this wall up and get it plumbed up a little bit, and we can work on it from there. So we'll be back in a little bit and show you how the progress is going. Well, as you can see, we've got the wall stood up, the cripples in, sill plates in, and the two jack plates on the side, or the jacks on the side to hold up the header. I'm about ready to, what we're going to do now is all this piece that's attached to the old coop going over to the fence gate there, and that beam that's going across is stopping me from sliding the wall across. So what I'm going to do is work on that. As soon as I get that apart, I'll get that wall slid over and get it in place, and hopefully we can start on that short little wall that's going to fill that gap. Alright guys, it's time to marry these two walls together, join this corner in here. Once again, get the old clamp in here, the little partner clamp. Yeah. The minute that squeezes together, of course, your clamp lets go. Yeah, that's perfect. Oh. Oh, now. Let's see. Make sure that stayed in there. Make sure it's good and plumb. She's right on. Just about on there. We can tweak this back and forth a little bit. Once you get your walls all on and studded and whatnot, you brace it off the best you can, get it tied together, and then if you start at one end, and most of your sheet goods are pretty square, 90 degree on the corners and stuff, so as you're laying your sheet goods out, your siding out, you can tweak it and square it at the same time, and it just kind of falls that way. And as you're going along, right along, just keep tweaking it a little bit, and pretty soon she's all squared up for you, and you'll be on to the rafters and whatnot. We've got this wall fairly straight now. We're going to start that short wall, as we said before. I got the top pieces out, We're just down to the fence. I've got to leave that little bit of fence up because you know, yard birds will be flying the coop if I don't keep that up. So it's going to be in my way a little bit, and I'll probably make that wall temporary, tack it in place, and make sure I screw it down. This way, just before I tie everything together, I'll unscrew that little wall, clip the fencing out of there, get it redone, and then reinstall it and whatnot. So anyways, we get progress coming. As soon as we get some more done, hey, we'll shoot it right back at you. You have a good one, guys. Well, as you can see, once again, the whole crew is on snack break here, and well, ain't getting much done today. Yeah, they're even gathering around the water fountain, probably talking about me. Well, I gotta get back to work. See you in a bit. Well, we've got the walls married into each other, basically, as you can see, down the bottom, top, across, and down. What we're gonna have over here, that is where the nest boxes are gonna go. So I left it open on the bottom, just put a small wall with cripplers on it. That's going to be the height of the most bottom nest box, and then they're going to go back up through, and I'll have access to the outside, just like the first coop I built here. I might even change that one now that this coop is bigger. I put it to the outside mainly because I wanted to gain more square footage inside. Believe it or not, if you put that inside, you lose 3 square feet. You know, that's almost a bird right there. So I'll probably end up dismantling that one. I built it as a unit and then installed the whole thing just like that. I'll probably do a video on that because it's a nice little build. You can build that in your garage or whatnot and just install it right in the side of your coop. It works pretty good. But so I'll have a little bit more access to this side and get 3 nests wide. I think I'll push that one inside and end up having a flush one there too. I don't know if you guys are picking it up or not, but it is literally spitting snow right now. Here in Maine, it's about 29 degrees, and we're almost the end of April here. And looking on YouTube there, I hear everybody's putting their gardens in here and there and whatnot. Well, believe it or not, gardens don't go in up here until usually Memorial Day is a good starting point. Usually have quite a few frosts between now and then. So anyways, alright guys, I've had just about enough of this snow today. I don't know if you can pick it up on the camera or not, but it's miserable out. It's actually dropped 2 degrees, and I've had just about enough of it working out here on this thing. So I think the chickens have had enough too, and they're ready to head on in. But hey, they're Maine chickens, so they might be out here with snow shovels before long. Anyways, we'll catch you guys a little bit later. I'll see if I can get a better picture of the snowing out here. Halfway up to the house here, I'll turn around. Okay, you should be able to make it out there. We are well, as you can see, it's still snowing, starting to stick. Yeah, the girls are out and around though. Like I said, they're Maine chickens. Gets too much snow, they just get the snow blower out and shovels, and they clear their own path out here. Well, we're headed back up, and nice warm cup of coffee and a warm house. We'll catch you guys in a bit. Well, here we are. Great state of Maine. It was snowing about an hour and a half ago, and now the sun is out. Snow's all melted. Well, just like in a lot of other places of the country, you don't like the weather, just wait 4 or 5 minutes and it'll change for you. Anyways, I was thinking about getting back down here and doing some more work, but it's getting later in the afternoon, and the chickens seem to be all on strike, so hey, we'll catch you guys tomorrow. You guys have a good one. Say goodbye, girls.